The best matchup in the college football playoffs goes this Saturday night, the late game at 8 o'clock Eastern on TNT between Tennessee and Ohio State. I'm going to let you know how to play this game and make some money. Free play coming up with analysis right now. Hi, this is Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, right back here on Wager Talk TV, breaking down the fourth and final playoff game for this weekend. And that, once again, I think is the best matchup on the board, Tennessee, Ohio State. And ding, ding, red flag alert. We've got a public underdog in this game, and it's not a surprise. Whenever you have two high-profile matchups in college sports, whether it's football or basketball, we often see the public start to come in on the underdogs. But of the four matchups this week, the biggest public dog is Tennessee. Yet this line is holding at 7.5. It was actually as earlier in the week was 7. Sharp money is coming in on Ohio State, so I think we also have a sharp square divide in this game. You know, we don't have to blindly fade public underdogs, but I do look for a reason to do so, and I think there are a few in this situation. First of all, though, if you like Tennessee, grab the 7.5 now. As we get closer to kickoff on Saturday night, this line most likely will hit 7 in some spots. Whereas if you like Ohio State, you wait, and you might very well get a -7 by Saturday evening. And I do like Ohio State, especially at -7 or less in this game. First of all, my 10,000 game simulation through the database, on average, has Ohio State winning this game by 9 points. So I do think the line is a little short. Now, obviously, the difference between 7.5 and 9 is minimal, but at -7, very key number, there's about a 4 to 5% chance that Ohio State wins this game by exactly 7 points. So that's the critical number here. So if you do like Tennessee, play it early, sooner than later. Grab the 7.5. If you like Ohio State, wait. Try to find a -7. But either way, my preferred side in this game, whether it's 7 or 7.5, would be the Buckeyes. Also like the fact that Ohio State's coming in off a loss. They're a little extra rested. Didn't have to play in the conference championship game against Oregon, which would have been a rematch. And they have some extra prep time. Now, they got to win an extra game. They don't get the bye, but they get a true home game. And this is an angle that's going to be very interesting to keep an eye on here in years coming when we have more of a sample size. An angle I like to use in the NCAA men's basketball tournament is to play teams that are coming off a loss in their conference championship round but are still a high seed. So basically they were good enough to make it as an at-large and still get a good high seed. It's interesting because this week, 3 of the 4 teams hosting qualify in that situation. In fact, all 3 teams on Saturday, Penn State, Texas, and Ohio State, are coming off a loss, yet still got a home game here in the playoffs. So we'll see how that angle works going forward in years to come. But I think it makes some sense, and I think we get some line value because of it as well. Yes, it was a bad loss against Michigan, but Michigan still is the defending national champs. They also gave Indiana a tough game a couple weeks before that. And if you look at the overall numbers this season, Tennessee just beat up on the weaklings in non-conference play. In fact, we took advantage of that. We had a 71-0 easy winner with Kent State back in Week 3, part of that 10-3 start in September to my college football season. In fact, those first 3 games, Tennessee scored at least 51 points or more in all 3 games. They had 191 points in their 3 non-conference games. But boy, did things come back down to earth when they started playing conference opponents. The next 4 games, their first 4 conference games, they scored 25 points or less, and overall they have scored 28 points or less in 6 of their last 7 games down the stretch here. And then they finally scored 56 and 36 against UTEP and Vanderbilt. But once again, when conference play began, they scored 28 or less in 6 of those 7 games. I do think Ohio State can hold them in check in this ball game, as the Buckeyes have one of the best defenses in the nation this year. Statistically speaking, giving up just 11 points a game, 4.2 yards per play. And while Tennessee puts up 37 points a game, 6.3 yards per play came against teams that allow 5.8, just slightly above average. Ohio State's given up just 4.2 against teams that average 5.7. Buckeyes are also the better offensive team, 6.8 yards per play against teams that allow just 5.4. So yes, Tennessee has a strong defense, but Ohio State's offense is even stronger. Defense definitely holds the edge. I know it's a big number. I like 7 or less better, but fade the public in this one. Sharp square divide on the Buckeyes in this game. The sharp money's been on Ohio State. The public, though, is on Tennessee. We'll see how it plays out on Saturday night. 8 o'clock Eastern on TNT and Max. Some crazy networks for these Saturday night games. Hey, comment below. What are your thoughts on the side and total in this one? Ohio State, Tennessee, side total. What are you playing? What other games do you like this week in college football? Include some analysis if you have time. Let's learn and earn and win together here on Wager Talk TV. And don't forget, I also did a free play video for the Texas and Clemson matchup. Also did one on Friday for the Indiana and Notre Dame game. I'm doing a lot of free videos for these playoff games and bowl games, so make sure you click subscribe. You click that bell for an instant alert so you never miss out when they're posted here on Wager Talk TV. And don't forget, college and pro basketball is here as well. If you want to see more basketball videos, make sure you click the thumbs up like button on all these videos and you comment below. The more comments, the more thumbs up likes I get, the more free play videos I do. It's that simple. A lot of NFL content this weekend as well. Also have your Sunday and Monday night NFL videos free here on the channel. Don't forget, though, my personal best bets, my strongest plays are reserved for my clients. A lot of these videos are just light leans. Games I'm considering are high-profile games, like these playoff games. Obviously, I want to give you as much information on those, but they don't often make the best bet card. If you want to get my personal best bets, the same games I'm using every day, the same games I've won with consistently for the past 29 years as a full-time professional handicapper, then it's quite simple. Go to my page at wagertalk.com. If I have a play, every client gets it each day. I'm very selective, maybe 2 to 3 best bets on average. Don't forget about the bonus free plays, the last cut, games that are just a bit outside from making the cut, I use as a bonus free play. So check those out every day on my page as well. And while you're there this weekend, 2 fantastic offers. You really should think about taking advantage of one of them. If you want a 1 month, you can get an extra 2 weeks for free. By January, get the rest of December for free. That's right. Sign up right now for January. You'll get the rest of this year for free. That's all sports, all access, football and basketball. Or the best deal, if you're ready to take that serious investment approach that I preach about each and every day, get a full year right now and save $811 instantly. No promo code needed. It's my 1-year all access, 365 days of all sports, college and pro football, college and pro basketball, and Major League Baseball every day and night for the next full year for just about $1 a play. Check those offers out right now. It doesn't matter which package you choose. Every client gets the exact same games I'm personally using each day. Just 10 months into this year, in October, we'd already doubled our bankroll for the year, up over 100 units. Had a drawdown in November, and then we got right back on track here in December, over a 60% start to this month. Hey, look, it's a marathon, not a sprint. We don't win every day or every week, but we do win. Up over 100 units this year, and going back just a little bit further to the start of football last year, just about 15 months ago, up over 200 units. That's right, a double-double in just over a year. Done this for 29 straight years. Same games I'm personally using. Get them right now. Whether you want the 1 month, which is January, get the rest of December free, or the 1 year for about $1 a play. Check it out. There's no promo codes needed this weekend. Those special offers are on my page. They're right below the daily best bets. You'll see all the basketball and football best bets each day. Right below that are the special offers. Choose the one that works best for you. No promo code needed. Click on it. Get instant savings. And then right below that, don't forget about that daily free play as well on my page with analysis. Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com. Hey, get there quicker with shortcut wt.buzz/SM. Follow me on social media as well, at Steve Merrill on X and Instagram. 2 R's, 1 L, at Steve Merrill on X and Instagram. And stay tuned to Wager Talk TV. You know there's more free play videos coming up next.